Hey lovelies, I look a mess and I did not anticipate making this video today. However, with what's just happened this morning, I have a new outlook on life because, in all honesty, I am eternally grateful that me and my son are okay. So basically, it's the 22nd of August. We live in a council house. I'm not stating which city we live in, but we live in a council house within the UK. We had gas service in this morning, so obviously just come up and out and check that the gas is working as it's supposed to be and everything else. Not a problem. Me and my little lad in the house on his own. My partner's at work, my daughter's at her dad's. The blokes come out, they check it, everything's hunky-dory, it's all good, they leave. About 20 past 8, half 8 this morning. I then start smelling something which isn't slightly normal. It's been a gas service, it's not going to smell great. The smell then proceeds to get worse. So I think, okay, this ain't normal. Open the kitchen door and it's just black smoke. Immediately shut the door, run and get my little lad, run out the front door with my phone, and then look through our kitchen window. What is on top of our oven, which is causing the issue, is basically one of the gas service lads had put our sponge caddy on top of the oven and then probably accidentally turned it on and then not turned it off again because they've obviously not realised they've done it. So what I then did, probably stupidly at that moment, was ran back into the house, put my little lad in the farthest corner of the living room, farthest away from the kitchen, held my breath, shoved the door open, turned off the oven, moved the plastic thing away from the part of the oven that was hot, and opened both kitchen windows. I then obviously shut the door, ran back into the living room, grabbed my little man, ran outside, and rang 999 because I couldn't guarantee at that moment what was going on. My fire alarms were going mental, couldn't do anything about it, and I was absolutely terrified. So, fire service shows up. It was, I'm going to say fireman because it was free firemen. Came in, assessed it, said, right, you've managed to turn it off. Luckily you did it when you did it because otherwise it would have gone up, which obviously then means proper fire and scary. So what they did, they used an industrial strength fan just to blow the smoke out of the house because by this point the smoke wasn't just in the kitchen, it was everywhere and it was disgusting. And if you've never smelt melted plastic in your life, I hope you never have to. It's vile. My house still reeks of it. Luckily all the smoke is gone, as you can clearly tell. So obviously put a complaint into the council, have apologised. They're sending out someone out to have a look at the oven because obviously it's now covered in melted plastic. See if that we need a new one. It's beside the point. I have never had to deal with emergency services in my life. I'm 31. I've never had to deal with police due to serious incident. I've never ever had to deal with fire services, and I'm just honestly so grateful that me and my boy are okay. Because if I had not realised what that was, that could have been a lot more dangerous. It may sound dramatic, but even the fire services said that if I hadn't noticed that when I did and it had gone up, there would have been a lot of damage to the flat. We probably may not have even been able to live here. The kitchen probably would have been right off. So I'm so grateful that I realised it when I did, and me and the boy are okay. A lot of things recently, and now especially today, have reminded me just how short life is and how quickly it can be taken away. I am religious. I believe everything happens on God's timing, and I'm just so grateful today that God decided to spare us. But it has changed my outlook on life of living life a bit more fuller than I have been. Because obviously, yeah, I've been absolutely terrified of anything happening to me, especially my son. So, yeah, don't know what the future holds. However, right now I'm wanting to do everything. I'm wanting to go see the world. So we'll see what happens.